resident.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to
For
see
a
you.
long time, yeah.
Way too long.
Yes.
So you have something going on. Tell me about Rat Race.
Well, Rat Race is, you know, if you're familiar with the chunk car 11's car format, which is basically, you know, $500 cars, so it would be a sort of excuse for race cars, let me put it that way. But, you know, basically $500 cars that have been prepped to run, and they're all endurance races.
Cool.
Yeah.
So tell me about why you decided to put Rat Race together.
Well, quite simply, in case you haven't noticed yet, it's a down economy. The only part of racing that's growing right now that I can see is this kind of racing that keeps people that have been racing in it, and it brings new people into it. Because, you know, frankly, the days when I was doing Portland State, I could, pay my tuition and still racing TR4. All those days are gone. So
long gone.
Long gone. Yeah. So the beauty of this kind of racing is that you break it up into over 4 drivers of all endurance races, so you get plenty of track time. Instead of working until 3 in the morning yourself in the garage building a car and that kind of stuff, you got 3 of your buddies that are helping you or more.
So is this going to be a one-time event, or are you looking to keep this going?
No, actually, the very first one we did last Labor Day out over at Raceway Park, and then this is the first one we're doing here at PIR. In addition to this one, actually, next weekend, the Mother's Day weekend, the 12th, at an ORP, we're doing one called One Bad Mother, which is a Saturday only event. That's an 11.5-hour race. And then we're doing another one, then we're doing this one, of course, in June. And then we've got another one at ORP August, I think it's August 12th, 13th. It's a 2-day one called on August 9th, so it's nice with K. So that's going to be a good one because we're going to run into the night on that night race. That's one of the things I really have always liked. I remember the Cascade Euro and other races is that night driving. That's
it's a great track.
That's driving.
It's even funner at night, that's for sure.
Well, people go faster. So.
They seem to. They seem to for sure.
Yes, indeed.
Now you mentioned there are $500 cars.
Yeah, well, it's a $500 car. I mean, there's a lot of cars that fall into that category, and what that means is, if they have if you can convince the tech inspector that you had a reasonable chance of buying this car for $500. Reasonable.
So you're talking a little bit about drivers. Tell me now, if say I'm brand new, I've never driven a lap before. Can I come out and race, or what kind of prerequisites do you have for drivers?
Got a pulse?
Half the time.
Now the reality is that racing is strenuous. Any kind of racing, we encourage people to talk with their doc and make sure that if they're that they're physically capable of handling that kind of stress and everything. But as far as licensing or training requirements or anything, a chunk car, 11's car, you buy a license for $50 and you run. We don't charge people for licenses. We don't even issue a license.
Well, now you have the track rented for 3 days. You mentioned that you have the first day normally, try to get some schooling in.
Yes, I do, and the only deal, this just happened yesterday, so I need to be very clear about that, and that is we were going to do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and as it turns out, Scion is doing an event out here on Friday, and so I bumped out of that. Originally I was going to do just a 2-day anyway, and somehow when the schedule came out, it was down for 3. I thought, okay, we'll make it work for 3. But actually I'm going to do the Rat Race out here on Sunday, and we're going to do a training day, track day out here on Saturday.
So now, the biggest question of all, where can people go to sign up for the Rat Race?
Well, we run our registration through motorsportsreg.com, which is pretty universal for a lot of people.
All right, well, very much appreciate the time.
Always a pleasure.
Once again, Rat Race, see us here at PIR. Again, I'm Dan Bullis from PIR Live. Thanks for coming.